Hello guys, it's Enzo Sage. Today we're breaking down every Rockstar Games studio and what each one actually does.
What the f*** is this piece of
We are going on a journey across the world into the heart of every single studio that makes Rockstar Games, not just a developer, but an empire. This is the definitive guide to who they are, what they do, and how they collectively build the worlds that define generations. Rockstar Games NYC, the Outlaw King. Our story begins at the top with the master strategists. Rockstar Games NYC is the headquarters, the central nervous system, and the public face of the entire operation. But its origin was not a heroic creative spark, it was a brilliant corporate maneuver. In 1998, the video game industry was safe. It was a world of cartoon mascots and space marines. Take-Two Interactive saw an opportunity in the ashes of a struggling publisher called BMG Interactive. They saw a chaotic top-down and deeply controversial game called Grand Theft Auto, made by a small Scottish studio named DMA Design. Take-Two didn't just see a game, they saw an identity. They formed a new label, a banner that screamed confidence, fame, and a little bit of danger. They called it Rockstar. Rockstar NYC leaned into the controversy. They marketed themselves as the outlaw, the bad boy, the studio that wasn't playing by the rules. But this was more than just a marketing gimmick. It was a declaration of intent. From this headquarters, a simple, brutal mantra was enforced: quality above all. This is the office that greenlights development cycles that stretch for 5, 8, even 10 years. This is the fortress that defends its developers from political and media outrage, spending millions on legal battles to protect creative freedom.
Wait a minute!
Rockstar NYC is the patron, the strategist, the kingmaker. They built the stage and provided the shield, allowing the artists and engineers across the globe to perform their revolution.
Which is why I am very honored to announce to you that you are Employee of the Month.
Rockstar North, the architects of chaos. And what a revolution it was. The crown jewel of the empire, the studio that fired the first shot, is Rockstar North in Edinburgh, Scotland. This is where the digital world was fundamentally reshaped. But their origin was a paradox. Before they were Rockstar North, they were DMA Design, and their first claim to fame was a game about strategic compassion, Lemmings, a global phenomenon about saving tiny mindless creatures. Yet, within that success, a restless energy was brewing. They began experimenting with a driving game concept codenamed Race and Chase. During development, they made a critical discovery. Playing as the cop was predictable, but playing as the criminal was chaos. It was freedom. It was fun. They unleashed the original Grand Theft Auto in 1997. It was a cult hit, a proof of concept shrouded in controversy. But when Take-Two acquired them and rebranded them as Rockstar North, their ambition exploded. The gaming world was shifting to 3D, and while others were building linear adventures, Rockstar North asked a terrifying question. What if we built a world for you to live in, and then set it on fire? The answer was Grand Theft Auto 3. This wasn't an evolution, it was a detonation. They built Liberty City, a sprawling, three-dimensional, living, breathing metropolis. For the first time, you weren't looking down on the action, you were in it. The streets had traffic, the sidewalks had pedestrians, the radios had satirical talk shows. The mission structure was a suggestion, not a command. The impact was seismic. It was a cultural reset. and Rockstar North was just getting started. They followed with the sun-bleached, 80s-soaked glamour of Vice City. Then they expanded the canvas to an entire state with the generation-defining San Andreas. With the power of new hardware, they delivered the darker, grittier Grand Theft Auto 4 and the magnum opus, Grand Theft Auto 5, a world so dense with detail it felt like a documentary with an online component that became a universe of its own. Rockstar North's legacy is etched into the DNA of every open-world game that has come since. They are the original architects, the quiet pioneers from Scotland who taught us that a video game world could be more than a backdrop, it could be a home.
There it is! That's my boat!
Rockstar San Diego, the myth makers. But the Empire was not built on asphalt and neon alone. There is another territory, one of dust and blood, of legend and lies.
What is that? What the f*** is that?
This is the domain of Rockstar San Diego, the myth makers. Before they were storytellers of the West, they were world-class engineers. As Angel Studios, their specialty was simulation and chaos. Their breakthrough was the Angel game engine, a powerhouse designed to handle vast interactive environments proven in games like Midtown Madness.
Game over! Your vehicle is trashed!
When Take-Two acquired them, it was as much for the studio as for the engine. Their first major task, Smuggler's Run, was a testament to their technical prowess, a game entirely about physics and terrain, a training ground for building wilderness. Their engine's destiny was far bigger. It became the bedrock for Rockstar's entire empire, evolving into the RAGE engine that would power Grand Theft Auto and beyond. But San Diego was about to step out of the shadows. Their first foray into the West, Red Dead Revolver, was a stylized, arcade-inspired shooter that planted the seeds. But their masterpiece was Red Dead Redemption. Here the engineers became poets. They used their mastery of simulation to create not just a world, but an ecosystem. Animals hunted and were hunted. Thunderstorms felt immense. They understood that the Western is a tragedy about the end of an era, and they poured that melancholy into every sunset and every abandoned homestead. They had the courage to let you just ride for minutes at a time, making the journey the destination. With Red Dead Redemption 2, they performed a miracle of narrative and technical ambition. It was a hyper-realistic, soul-crushing origin story for the entire myth of the West. Rockstar San Diego are the keepers of the flame, the guardians of the sunset, the studio that proved a world doesn't need skyscrapers to feel epic. It needs truth, silence, and space.
Then why are you chasing me?
I've got an unfortunate face.
Rockstar Toronto, the guardians of the legacy. An empire of pioneers and poets needs steadfast guardians. Rockstar Toronto are the unwavering craftsmen, the silent powerhouse in the Great White North. Their early history was in the unglamorous but vital trenches of porting and development. As DJ Studios and later Rockstar Canada, they honed their craft by mastering the worlds others had built, taking complex code and making it work on different, less powerful machines. This forged an identity of precision and technical discipline. Their first major test was a mission many considered impossible, porting the PC masterpiece Max Payne to the PlayStation 2.
What the hell? Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this?
This was a game celebrated for its precise, mouse and keyboard controls, and revolutionary physics. Rockstar Toronto didn't just port it, they rebuilt it. They re-engineered the controls for a console controller and preserved the film noir atmosphere perfectly. The result was hailed as a definitive console experience. They had proven they were preservationists of quality. With their reputation cemented, they were trusted with creation, developing the brutal, deep-world brawler, The Warriors. Later, they became an essential pillar for the biggest releases, contributing significantly to the colossal Grand Theft Auto i4 and being handed the monumental task of creating the Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition. Rockstar Toronto are the guardians at the gate, the soul of precision in a world of beautiful chaos.
Yo!
Rockstar Lincoln, the invisible wall. For all the visionaries and artists, there must be a final, brutal line of defense. Rockstar Lincoln is that line. They are the invisible wall, the unseen army whose sole purpose is to break the worlds we love so that we never have to. As Rockstar's ambitions grew, the worlds became too big and complex for any small team to ensure they worked. Lincoln was established as a dedicated quality assurance fortress.
New face filters on Instagram today. This is my favorite one so far. Nice job, team.
Their mission is simple yet vast. Play the game. Again and again and again. Find the cracks, document the chaos. They are the immune system of a multi-million-dollar organism. Their work is an exercise in disciplined madness. They are the ultimate pessimists. They are the boundary breakers, walking where no player is meant to go to find the one pixel that makes the world fall apart.
Good job!
They are the scenario architects, completing missions out of order or killing crucial characters to test the game's logic. They are the data loggers, documenting every glitch with forensic precision. The scale of their war is unimaginable. A game like Red Dead Redemption 2 is a simulated ecosystem with nearly infinite variables. Lincoln operates in shifts, around the clock, a relentless tide of scrutiny washing over every square inch of the map. Their legacy is not in a game they designed, but in the seamless 100-hour journey you experience. They are the army of breakers who work in the shadows so that we can always play in the light. Rockstar Vancouver, the ghost in the halls. Some legends in the Empire are defined not by their longevity, but by a single brilliant flash. Rockstar Vancouver is the ghost in the halls, a studio that created one of Rockstar's most unique worlds before vanishing into the larger machine. Originally Barking Dog Studios, they were talented contractors who proved their mettle on games like Smuggler's Run and The Warriors, learning the Rockstar way. After being acquired, the gaming world expected a new crime epic. What they delivered was a masterpiece of misdirection. Bully. They did the impossible. They created a Rockstar game that was at its heart about adolescence. They took the open world formula and confined it to the most terrifying, socially complex environment imaginable, a boarding school. Bulworth Academy was a microcosm of society with warring tribes of jocks, nerds, and greasers. The chaos was driven by pranks, fistfights, and the simple desire to survive the school year. It was a biting, satirical, and surprisingly heartfelt triumph. After this success, they were tasked with the massive project of Max Payne 3. But the scale of the project demanded consolidation, and in 2012, Rockstar Vancouver was merged into Rockstar Toronto. Their physical studio was closed, but their spirit echoes through the corridors of every Rockstar game. They proved the Rockstar DNA could be applied to any world, no matter how small. They are a brilliant, fleeting chord in the cacophony, a ghost forever in the halls. Rockstar Vienna, the ghost studio. Originally Neo Software, a talented European studio known for inventive puzzle games, they earned Rockstar's attention with a flawless PC port of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Acquired and rebranded, they were handed the keys to a secret, ambitious new IP for the PlayStation 3, a Cold War-era spy thriller called Agent. This was their chance to step into the pantheon of creators. But in 2006, without warning, the studio was shut down. The official reason was a global restructuring. The dream of Agent was shelved, eventually to languish at Rockstar North. Rockstar Vienna's legacy is dual. It is the tangible legacy of their masterful preservation work, bringing iconic worlds to the PC, and it is the enduring mystery of Agent, the road not taken, a ghost whose potential was lost to corporate decisions. Rockstar Leeds, the pocket-sized revolution. While other studios built for the big screen, one studio mastered the art of the intimate. Rockstar Leeds are the pioneers of the pocket-sized revolution. Before they were Rockstar, they were Mobius Entertainment, masters of condensing vast experiences for handhelds, like their work on Age of Empires for the Nintendo DS. Their proving ground was a borderline insane task: port the cinematic, 3D epic Max Payne to the Game Boy Advance. Instead of an inferior copy, they delivered a brilliant reimagining, using a stark graphic novel style that preserved the core feel of the game. Their masterpiece was Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. Released on the Nintendo DS, this wasn't a light version. It was a bold, ground-up rebuild of the GTA DNA for a handheld. They used a cel-shaded aesthetic, innovative touchscreen minigames for hot-wiring cars and dealing drugs, and included a deep story and robust economy. It was hailed as one of the best Grand Theft Auto games, period. Rockstar Leeds proved that the spirit of Rockstar wasn't about polygon counts, but about freedom and satire, and that no platform was too small for a big idea. Rockstar London, the silent partner. As the blockbusters grew to unimaginable scale, Rockstar needed an army of elite soldiers to execute the vision. Rockstar London is that army. They are the silent partner, the ultimate tactical unit. Born in 2005 directly into the fire, their first assignment was the controversial and dark Manhunt 2. This baptism defined them as specialists in tension, gritty combat, and morally complex narratives. They were then deployed as the foot soldiers of the blockbuster. On titanic projects like Grand Theft Auto 4, 5, and Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar London acts as a massive content battalion. They design and script countless missions, create the ambient life that fills the cities, and refine the gunplay and cover systems. They are quality enforcers, operating in the same time zone as Rockstar North to provide immediate feedback and polish. They have no public-facing ego, but their work is the connective tissue of every modern Rockstar classic. The perfect pacing of a heist, the crisp feedback of a headshot, the haunting echo of a stranger's story. This is their legacy. They are the steady hand on the tiller.
You want to get out of here? Then come on!
Rockstar New England, The Ghost in the Machine. This is a story of two studios living in one body. Rockstar New England is the ghost in the machine. Before the acquisition, it was Irrational Games, a celebrated creator of audacious, narrative-driven worlds like System Shock 2, Freedom Force, and the legendary BioShock. After being acquired by Take-Two, the Irrational Games name was retired and the studio was rebranded. Their mission shifted. The talent that built the systemic horror of Rapture and the tactical intelligence of SWAT 4 was redirected. They became invisible engineers. Their new life was in the engine room. They became experts in the RAGE engine, working on its core technology and optimization. They applied their AI expertise to designing the living city aspects of Rockstar's worlds, the behavior of pedestrians and traffic. They handled crucial PC ports. You have never played a game by Rockstar New England, but you have felt their presence in the seamless, immersive quality of every major release since Grand Theft Auto 4. They are a ghost whose work makes the magic possible. Rockstar India, The New Frontier. Established in Bangalore in 2016, this was not a nostalgic acquisition, but a strategic invasion into one of the world's largest and most vibrant digital landscapes. Their mission is twofold. First, to tap into India's immense pipeline of brilliant engineers, artists, and designers, creating a farm system for the next generation of Rockstar talent. Second, and just as importantly, to introduce new cultural perspectives and sensibilities into the Rockstar creative process, potentially unlocking settings and stories we haven't yet imagined. Currently, they are in their proving ground, serving as a vital part of the global quality assurance network. Rockstar Dundee, the specialists. Formerly Ruffian Games, they built their reputation on chaotic, physics-driven fun in the Crackdown series, and crucially as proven fixers who could salvage troubled projects. Rockstar acquired them for this specific, hard-earned skill set. Their technical proficiency in open-world systems and their problem-solving mentality made them an invaluable asset. Located just an hour from Rockstar North, they create a powerful Scottish development hub. Their role is that of an elite special forces unit. They are the polishing brigade brought in for the final push on games like Red Dead Redemption 2 to squash elusive bugs and optimize performance. They are the remaster custodians, using their technical skill to modernize classics. They are live ops engineers for Grand Theft Auto Online. They are the specialists you call when good enough is not an option. Rage, the invisible city. But what is the common language that allows this global brain trust to speak? What is the foundation that binds Liberty City to Los Santos? The answer is the Rockstar Advanced Game Engine, or RAGE. This is the invisible city, the silent law of nature that governs every Rockstar world. Its origins lie in the Angel engine from Rockstar San Diego. It was refined and proven in the unexpected precision of Rockstar Games Presents Table Tennis, where it mastered physics. Its first true test was Grand Theft Auto 4, where it had to power a living city with revolutionary physics and AI. It evolved to render the vast draw distances and dynamic ecosystems of Red Dead Redemption. It reached its zenith in Red Dead Redemption 2, managing a hyper-realistic world with no load screens. Today, it's more than an engine. It's the platform that supports the persistent, ever-evolving world of Grand Theft Auto Online. Rage is the canvas, the stage, and the physics. It is the beating heart of the entire empire. Rockstar Studios, the empire. So, how do you coordinate this? The answer is the Rockstar Studios model. This is not a physical location, but the ultimate expression of the empire as a single unified consciousness. Around the time of Grand Theft Auto 4, the credits changed. It was no longer Rockstar North Presents. It was Rockstar Games Presents, and the developers were listed under one name, Rockstar Studios. This signifies a seamless global super studio. A central directing vision, often from Rockstar North, acts as the brain. Then the specialized organs kick in: San Diego on wildlife and physics, Toronto and London on content and missions, Lincoln and India on QA, New England and Dundee on engineering. They all work on the same canvas, using the same tools, sharing assets in real time. This is why a Rockstar game feels like a singular vision. It is a symphony of collective genius, the ultimate creative machine. From a single spark in Scotland to a global network of thousands, the story of Rockstar Games is the story of modern ambition. It is a testament to the power of a unified vision, relentless polish, and the belief that a video game world can be more than a game, it can be a place to live. They are and remain the architects of our wildest digital dreams. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment with your ideas, and subscribe to Enzo Sage. It really helps the algorithm and pushes me to make even better content. Also, I stream almost every day on Twitch, so if you want to hang out and catch me live, follow me over there. The link's in the bio. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.